Hey guys, welcome to Pixel Cherry Ninja's channel. I wanted to play some shmups because, well, the MiSTer FPGA is a great device to play shmups on. We have a lot of shmups. Now, I never knew I liked shmups as much as I did until I realized I'm playing quite a few of them and I really like them. Now, in the arcade, I definitely played a few over my years. I really got into fighting games and I played a lot of those, but heck, I played a lot of shmups as well. They're just fun games. A lot of them are difficult. You can find some that are easier than others and whatnot, but you know what, guys, yeah, it's banging to see this stuff out there. So we're starting with I was going to say Blazing Lasers, but Blazing Lasers is not a game on the Neo Geo. This is Blazing Star. Absolutely banging soundtrack. Like, what a game, an absolute great game. Neo Geo is fantastic, and the core that we have for the MiSTer FPGA is just a banger of a core. Big shout out to Furtek for, well, just doing this amazing core, the amazing work that he's done for it, and we are enjoying this. So let's give this a quick play. There's a lot of shmups, and you know what, I don't even know all the shmups. There are so many different shmups out there. I know a few, and now we're not limited to anything. When I'm talking shmups, I'm not just talking one where you're flying as a spaceship. So for example, something like Outzone, something like Akari Warriors, would that be a shmup, or is that like a run and gun type of thing? I mean, you could argue it's a cross between run and gun and a shmup because of the viewpoint that we have. But guys, Blazing Star, I keep getting to say Blazing Lasers. Well, there you go, that's why Gunhead is a better name. It's not as close as to the other one. Right, okay. Let's go with this one. And guys, the sound for this is just banging. Da, da, da. Okay, what a game, guys. I love this, just the way it goes off there, like off key, like da, da, da. Just freaking amazing, absolutely superb. And look at what the Neo Geo is doing. This game reminds me, not massively, but it reminds me a little bit, like just a little bit of Earthian. Now I do hope I don't know if I've stuck the latest update for Earthian on, but don't worry, because it's the MiSTer, I can go in over a network and I can actually add the latest version, which is version 3.3.0. There's also a patch out, an SRAM saves patch that will let you save your higher scores, which is really good. And I think the guy that did the SRAM patch, they also put the start button back because it got removed, so it says press a massive space and start, which looks odd because of that massive space, but we know why they've done it. It's because if you're playing it on the Switch, it will say I don't know, press the plus button, or press the plus button to start. On like the PlayStation, I don't know, it might say press, what's it called, on that start option or whatever, right? Or whatever it says, press the cross button, whatever button it is. But guys, look at this, look at the graphics for this. It just feels so fast, so fluid. MiSTer, like I like saying a lot, the MiSTer is king, and I feel like at some point in the future, if something else comes out that does all the MiSTer cores and more, it'll be like, okay, we have a new king, you know, long live the king. Look at this, guys, what a banger of a game. Now, get your suggestions in of shmups that you guys like, but man, this is a fantastic game. So I'll wait until I lose a life or do this boss, whichever comes first. And yeah, we'll, oops, wow, nearly got shot there, nearly lost that life. What a game, guys. So many good darn shmups out. Okay, so we beat the boss, but let's go ahead and let's check another game, right? So what else have we got? Right, okay, let's go and reset out the Neo Geo. I wanted to start with this one because this really is a fantastic game. So there's lots and lots. Okay, got to get the M30 controller. As much as I love it, yeah, there's always a few issues with it sometimes when it comes to kind of like syncing and whatnot. So what's the latest one? Okay, 2608 unstable. Let's run this version of the Saturn core. A big shout out to SRG320 for this excellent core. And what we're going to go here is, there is a game. There we go. And okay, where are you? Are you in Japan? Maybe you are. Let's see. Love this game, guys. What a fantastic game. Again, this is one from, is it Bon Presto or Ban Presto? And you know, you're in for a good time. It's just such a great darn game. Just plays really, really well. And again, a banging soundtrack, real banging soundtrack. So Ban Presto, guys, whenever you see this, you are usually in for a good time. So it reminds me of, what's that, Tetsun? I think some of the characters are from Tetsunuko, if I'm not mistaken. I kind of know Tetsunuko more from that game on the Wii, Tetsunuko versus Capcom, which was the kind of ground for Marvel kind of testing out like Marvel versus Capcom 3 and whatnot. But yeah, let's run with this. And so last time I had like a little bit of a funny rip of this where, oh no, we've got the soundtrack. Okay, yeah, because the backing soundtrack wasn't there. And what a character. We'll go Vulture, man. Is that a Vulture? Let's do that. Right, check the soundtrack for this, guys. Absolutely amazing. Someone says it reminds them of like traditional Thai folk kind of music. I don't know. I'm not too familiar with Thai music. Look, banging soundtrack, guys. I've turned it quite loud on purpose, to be honest. And look, what great graphics. So there's lots and lots of different ways of playing shmups on the MiSTer FPGA, right? Whether you're playing stuff on the Sega Saturn core, whether you're playing stuff arcade cores, consoles like the Mega Drive or the Super Nintendo, PC Engine, there's lots and lots of shmups there. There's naturally some 8-bit and some 8-bit consoles as well that have that stuff going for themselves. Yeah, this Saturn core is so amazing. In fact, it was nice to see the Saturn core getting props from a really big account on X. I think they're called Pirate Nation. And they kind of pointed to an article on the Sega SaturnShiro.com website from Danthrax, someone that knows a lot of stuff about the Saturn, and they posted a whole bunch of tests that the Saturn core is passing. Oh, that's weird. I don't remember seeing him up top there when he comes to the bottom of the screen. That's bizarre. I don't remember ever seeing him at the top, so I don't know. I don't know if there's an issue in this unstable version of the core. Not exactly sure. Last time I played this, I didn't kind of get the sound. Okay, that's weird. You know, when he pops to the bottom, you don't see him at the top. A little bit unusual there. It's the flame. The flame patterns or something. Can't remember how to dodge. I think it's the bottom corner. There you go. Don't try and go top corner. And what's really cool here is once you beat this guy, you're going to see a little elephant jump out with like a little surrender thing. There he is. And you can't shoot him. I've tried shooting him lots and lots and lots. And yeah, you can't shoot him. Right, let's run another game. There's some really good ones on the Saturn itself. Was it? Here we go. Layers Section 2. Again, absolutely fantastic. So not quite a Saturn stream, but yeah, there's a lot of good shmups on the Sega Saturn. There's a lot of stuff on the MiSTer FPGA. Guys, sorry, like an unannounced stream. I usually try and give a bit of notice. So initially, this time slot was actually taken up for a stream with the developer of the Game Bub, a guy called Eli Lipstitz. I think that's how you say it. I may get it wrong to some point, but yeah, he was supposed to be coming on for a live Q&A. That's been postponed to tomorrow this time. So hopefully in 24 hours time, you know, a date for your diaries. The developer and the maker, the single guy behind it, is appearing on the channel. They are going to answer your questions. So if you've got any questions, you know, are you the type of person that's like, you know, I'm not sure if I want the Game Bub, I'm on the fence about it. You know, they're going to be able to answer your questions, and you can ask them directly to Eli. You know, it'll be live. I'll make sure I set it on low latency, and yeah, man, we'll ask those questions away, and hopefully a lot of that stuff can put your mind to rest. Hopefully there's a good attract mode in this, guys. What I am going to do is I do have the latest version of Earthian, but I don't think I put it on my MiSTer. I think I put it on my analog pocket. So what I want to do is I do want to find it. And I do want to run it. Here you go. Just enjoy this attract mode for now. Oh, there's a shame there's no sound for that. Oh, there is sound for the attract mode. Okay, that's good. That's what we want, right? And in the meantime, in the background, while you are watching that, I'm gonna install the latest version of Earthian. Hey, wicked, wicked. Big shout out to Big Al for help with the patching, man. Absolutely awesome. Right, wicked. Let's run with this. Bear with me, guys. And this is one thing I like about the MiSTer compared to the analog pocket. If stuff changes, I can just adjust it on the fly and add new stuff to it. I remember once we were doing a Sega Saturn stream, and what happened was we got an update for Earthian. Sorry, not Earthian, the Sega Saturn core while we were doing the stream. So we were able to update the core and run the latest version as well. So hopefully this is the latest version I am putting on there. But yeah, let's get that. So bear with me, guys. I do want to have a look at the latest version of Earthian. So, you know, bear with me. Your call is important and you are #1 in this queue. Right, there you go. That's what they tell you at the call center. Not that I work at one. A friend of mine worked at a call center. They said it was crazy. They had to leave. They said they were actually going crazy because it was just non-stop talking, non-stop on the phone all day, apart from when you're on your break, and it literally almost drove them to insanity. So we're getting there. Right, okay, so where are they? Okay, so yeah. Okay, so that's kind of added on this. We'll have a look at that in just a second. That's copying over. Absolutely superb. Love having network access to the MiSTer. I definitely recommend it to everyone out there. Get some network access on your MiSTer. Get it on there. And have access to it, so you can do stuff in the meantime. Okay, so let's have a look at this. This is Layer Section 2, guys. What a superb game. Like a really, really good darn game, right? Let me have a look at something. Right, okay, cool. Yeah, all right, cool. Let's run this. I really like this. I've never been a fan of shmups with like 2 layers, but this one's okay. What I mean by 2 layers is you've got a bottom layer. I hate the ones where you have to aim with a specific missile. It makes it very difficult, and when you go past a certain point in a lot of them, you can't still aim. So this one's just really, really good. Hopefully we will see an FPGA core of this one day. But yeah, man, like a lot of shmups on the MiSTer. I know a lot of people like shmups. I certainly like them. I definitely got a reappreciation for them on the MiSTer FPGA. Yo, Nathan Etra, how you doing, man? Just a random unannounced stream, guys. I was just like, now I feel like playing some shmups. I don't know what made me think that, but I was like, let's do it. Yo, Alan D in the house, dude, thanks for helping me patch that game, right? You made the process a lot quicker. And guys, Alan D actually kind of helped me while I was doing the stream. So again, I love having the network access to the MiSTer FPGA. It just means if I forget something, I can add it on there. There's even a script actually. There you go. So that's really nice. You've got your normal fire, and then you can lock onto, I think it might be like 8, is it 8 things? No, I've got 5 things I can lock onto. And then when I press that, bang, it just flies out. And it's so darn good. Such a good rhythm to this game. And these are like the 2D games, like pseudo 3D, right? There you go, you lock on, and there you go. I've locked on 5 times, and that's 5 of my missiles there destroying that. Let's get the power-ups. Absolutely superb, guys. What a bang. Oof. Okay, good soundtrack again, guys. And this is one thing, right? Soundtracks are amazing on shmups, just generally speaking, guys. Just how good are they, guys? And yeah, man, MiSTer is, I always say it, guys, that MiSTer is king. And when it comes to shmups, man, it really is the king. It's also, I'd also consider it the king for fighting games. But I really would like to get CPS3 before I start singing that song. You know, we need CPS3 on there. We're nearly there. Hotego and his team are going to be starting that soon. Really can't wait for Run and Gun, which, by the way, isn't a run and gun. You'd think it's some kind of shmup, right? but it's not. It's a basketball game, and run and gun is actually a basketball strategy, right? So that, you know, your coach will tell you run and gun, and I don't know what that will mean. That will mean, I guess, run and gun with your basketball into the hoop, or something along those lines. I'll tell you what, guys, this M30 is a really good controller. Like, I like playing shmups on arcade sticks, but the M30 is really, really good. I don't like the M30 so much for fighting games. I like it's got 6 buttons, but the D-pad always makes me jump by accident when I'm trying to do Hadoukens. I'm going to get into a funny story, guys. If anyone remembers, just tell me the story about the guy that had to see HR at my old work because he was doing some work and he said something at the wrong time and he got a complaint. But the story is freaking hilarious, man. But guys, this is a banger of a game. But while we're talking about good soundtracks, let's see. Okay, I lost a life. That's cool. One continue. Let's give it a reboot and let's go out. And I look at an arcade game because this arcade game, guys, has a banger of a soundtrack, right? And let's have a look. Can you guess what I am going to pick? I'll give you a clue. It's on the IRIM M92 system, and it really, really is a great game. And we're nearly there. It's near the top of our R-Type Leo, that's it. R-Type Leo. Now, all the R-Type games are good, and I feel like the MiSTer has the best of them. R-Type 1, that was new when I got my when I got my MiSTer, Wicker Wacker released this, and I was like, wow, what a freaking core. What a game. I was like, yes. So I got my MiSTer for Super Street Fighter 2 Turbo, CPS 1 and say CPS 2. And then when I got it, all my favorite arcades were on there. A lot of them were on there. Bad News versus Dragon Ninja, stuff like RoboCop. And I was like, wow. And then I started getting, you know, Wicker Wacker's releases, stuff like R-Type, R-Type 2, you know, Hammerin' Harry, all that stuff there. So, okay, what's going on with the... Okay, I might need to do the buttons here, right? Okay, let's do the buttons. Okay. Okay, we don't need player 2 start. That should be enough. Let's give it a save. Check out the soundtrack, guys. I'm going to put it up a bit. So hopefully it's not too loud. But listen to it when the game starts. It is banging. Oh, did I miss the 3, 2, 1? Guys, what a soundtrack. I know it's loud, but I want you to appreciate the sound. Let me just turn it down a tad and hopefully not die while I'm putting the volume down, because I do want to tell you a little bit about this game. I did die. Okay, never mind. So guys, this game here, this is a shmup that I recommend for anyone that wants to get into shmups. Out of a lot of the horizontal ones that are out there, this is one of the easier ones. It's relatively easy. Yeah, don't judge me on how I play. I am not the greatest at games by any means, but this compared to other ones out there feels a lot fairer, right? You can get past the first level quite easy, and the difficulty, yes, it does go up, but it goes up in a very, very fair way. So, you know, you can probably learn to 1cc this. In fact, I have to say, I left my MiSTer on the... Well, a friend of mine was coming around, so I took a MiSTer to the front room, and I left it there, and one of my kids was like, Dad, I finished the game, and I was so proud. He finished R-Type Leo, naturally with unlimited credits, but you know, he went through and completed. It was a proud moment for me, guys. Very, very proud. You know, as a dad, I was like, wow. You know, they don't really like retro gaming, but you know, it was nice to see my youngest one. I can't remember how old he was at the time. He's 9 now, so I guess he would have been either 7 or 8 when this happened. Probably 8, to be honest. So yeah, that was a proud daddy moment. Like the red one, I've got it here just to show you guys. I'm not, this is the fire that I least like. Right, okay, that was a quick look at that. What a banging soundtrack. Yo, Nathan Intro, absolutely, man. The M30 is a superb controller. Right, so let's have a look at this one here. I really do like this one as well. And guys, I'm quite happy to take requests for stuff as well. The Hero Knight Squadron, we're being fair with the difficulty. Oh, nice. Okay, because I noticed a lot of shoot 'em ups go way too hard with the difficulty. Yeah, some people really do like the difficulty as well, you know. They're like, yeah, they're really into difficult games, but that's fair enough. You know, if you like difficult stuff and that's what you want to get into, that's cool. Yo, Scalinio the First, how you doing there, buddy? Yeah, sorry guys, this stream was totally unannounced. You know, it was like I kind of got everything done, got the weekly news video done, then I'll take the kids out for like, oh, we usually get a takeaway on Saturday for wherever they want, but my two boys, they wanted Chinese, but from a particular place. Then my daughter also wanted a Chinese, but from a different restaurant. So I got the one from my daughter's one, where she got it from, and it's a nicer restaurant, but the food's healthier, which means it's not as tasty, unfortunately. Where my boys got it from, it's unhealthier, but it tastes nicer. But my missus didn't want any of that. She wanted like a chicken burger meal, so I ended up having to go to not a KFC but like an equivalent. Like a lot of times the other shops, so there's another one near me called Chick-fil-A, which seems to be rather good. So yeah, done all that, I come home and I was like, wow, okay, now I can either video game for fun, maybe do some articles on Metal Game Solid, or do a stream. So I was like, you know what, I am choosing to do a stream. Right, I'm going to give you guys a little bit of a tip with this one, right? So if we go into controls, oops, sorry. So my fan is making a little bit of a sound on the MiSTer. You know, I might need to look at it. Maybe I need to clean it. I do cover it up with like a little cloth when I'm not playing. So guys, what I would recommend here, so with Parodius, right, and the Nemesis games, it's got one button, that's the fire button, and it's got another button for missile, and honestly it's quite a pain in the butt having to spam both of them, right? So what you can do, and I've shown this, but this is for anyone else's information out there. So let's go define Parodius button. So right, left, down, up, that's going to be the same. So power up, I'm going to make this button here, shoot here, and then I'm going to allocate a button to missile, right? Then start, then coin. Core credits, I'm going to skip that. That shows you the credits. Oops, I did a wrong thing there. Right, let me do that again. Sorry, right. So right, left, down, up, power up, shoot, missile. Right, start, coin. And I'm going to skip that. And when it asks you, do you want to set up alternative buttons? Say yes. So what you're going to do, you're going to keep pressing space on your keyboard. Skip right, left, down, up. Skip power up. Skip shoot. Now I'm going to press the shoot button for missile and bell, and then I'm just going to press enter to do the rest. Now what that has done is that has doubled up now. So now I've got the same button that shoot is now also my missile button, so I don't need to spam do two buttons. It gets really, really difficult doing it, man. You know, maybe it's a little bit different in the arcade. But yeah, when I'm playing at home, I just want to spam one button for them. I'm going to go Vic Viper, man. That's always my favorite. I know we're playing Parodius. There are really good sequels. I always go manual power up. Now, if you look over here, that's all the same on there, one button. But manual, shot, and missile, for example, are different buttons. So once you get your missiles, you kind of need to hold the missile button down and spam your shot button. But we don't want to do that. We just want to use one button for everything. So now when I do get my missiles, I'm not pressing two buttons for it. So you can do that with the MiSTer. You can give one button multi-functions. Not everyone knows that. I didn't know it for a long time. But now look, when I get this thing here, and I've got the missiles now, I'm only pressing one button, and honestly it makes it so much better. See this game here, we're gonna use one life in this. As soon as I die, I am gonna just pick another game. All right, there we go. Unfortunately you can't like kind of hold back your bell power, right? Because right, let's get lasers. Now I can just keep my finger on it. I don't need to spam the buttons. Let's see if we can get another color. Yeah, I can't remember what that color is, to be honest. Look how cool this game is. And again, what a banger of a game from Konami. Played this on the Super Nintendo. I think it's a great version. A big shout out to, is it Shannon Burt or Burt Shannon? They're working on bringing this over to the Sega Mega Drive. The Mega Drive gets a lot of love. There's a lot of good shmups out for it. And heck, why don't we also get Parodius? Now there's one thing in here, man. I hate that reset before shield, which kind of takes you back to the beginning, which is absolutely horrible, because there's a part here where you get oh, what happened? Oh no, I got it on the reset. No, I was talking about how much I hate it. Look, I've lost all my bloody power-ups, man. I'm just a slow ship. I meant to get option, but man, I weren't paying attention. Right, let's get a speed up. Okay, right, okay. We are gonna exit this because yeah, oh man, that was terrible. But hey, at least you learned how to allocate two different functions of the game to to one controller button, right? In this, like missiles and let's go out zone, right? So when I'm talking about shmups, I'm talking about anything where you're, even this one, is it a shmup? Would you guys, let me know, chat, would you consider this to be a shmup, right? Is it a shmup? What do you guys think? Because it kind of is, but you're a guy running around. So is this like a run and gun shmup? Oh, I kind of need to do the buttons again for this, man. Okay, let's do the buttons. Okay. Okay. Okay, we're good, we're good, we're good. Right, okay. This game is extremely difficult, guys, but again, a really, really good soundtrack. And that's one thing with shmup. So this is the shmup where you're these guys, but I played this in the arcade, man. I really like the game. Like how the second player pops out in the background with you, but check out the soundtrack, man. This gives me goosebumps. Now, there was a rotary arcade stick version of this, and you kind of need it for this because it's kind of difficult, because you can get this, if you get the C in this, you can change your direction. So at the moment, I've got a 360 one. I'm just doing terrible. And yeah, you go checkpoint as well. So you can't like brute force your way through this. There are parts where you need to go through without killing, right? And here we go. So I've got power there. That's cool. So change is going to be that. It's going to let me shoot up. Now, guys, you can't turtle around. By turtle around, you can't hide in your shell in this game, right? You need to see up there the energy. It's constantly going down. Like, let's change it again. So it's constantly going down, right? Which means let's just fire one here. So yeah, it's you can't hide. You just constantly need to be on the attack, right? Wow. Love the soundtrack for this. I used the soundtrack for this game in my weekly news videos quite a bit. I really do like it. So if you can hear like a subtle little soundtrack, okay, let's change it. Look how cool! I remember seeing that in the arcade, guys. It just looked banging. But it's difficult without a rotary controller because you can't really. It's difficult because you want to be able to move around and change the direction of your shot. Look at that, look, I wasted a bit of time there. Look, my energy's nearly down. And if I don't pick up another E, I'm dead. And there we go. There's another E there. Does it fill it up? Not quite, right? But there you go. This game is tough, but what a game. Or an action shooter. Yeah, that's fair, right? That's a fair way of saying it. There we go. Sorry, guys. Playing dreadfully bad there, but there you go. Again, really, really good soundtrack. Everything about this game, pure bliss. Pure bliss, guys. I'm even going to put my name in. It's not worth me putting my name in. Right, so there's a game that begins with G. And I never played it in the arcade. It's called like O.M.A.Hei. I think it's this one here, man. Wow, what a game, guys. What a game. Yeah, there you go. Yeah, I consider those a shmup as well, man. Anything like that. Yeah, you're kind of, instead of a spaceship, like this one here, it has to be a shmup. It cannot be anything else, right? Because is this one of the, who made this? Is this a cave game? I can't remember, but it is really, really good. So we're waiting there. Let's see. I don't know why I'm getting a little bit of lag. The menu is usually instant. I am using a button combo for it. Oh, okay. 1, 2. Okay. We don't want pause. I don't really use. Oh, it's a cave game, right? So I don't really like the pause button in arcade games. It just doesn't feel right to me. But right, let track mode for this run just a second. I'm just going to take a sip of my drink, but I'm going to mute my mic so you can't hear the glug 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 sound. Right, give me a sec. Okay, guys, I am back. Also, guys, what's the audio like for this? My audio for the whole part is good, but for some reason I keep experiencing like clipping sounds. Like I keep getting here, and from everything I can work out, it's like OBS doesn't like wireless mics. But man, wireless mics are so convenient. I use a decent one as well. You know, it's running over RF. It's not, you know, it's not Bluetooth or anything like that. There's no latency. Everything's really, really good for it. But Sometimes it will clip a tiny, like a letter out of a word within a sentence, right? Or a word out of a sentence. So really wish if it didn't. But wow, look at this game, guys. This game, pure bliss. I always pick this girl with the wolf because the wolf reminds me of, what is it? Okay, it's 3 characters, right? Let's go main dude over here. Yeah, the wolf always reminds me of Shadow Dancer, one of my favorite games. So this is a game that I discovered on the MiSTer guys. I never played it in the arcade. And you know, if you grew up in the arcade and you played games like this, like straight away you'd be like, wow, what a game. Really benefits playing this on an arcade stick. But yeah, guys, if you've got any shooters in there that you really like that are available on the MiSTer, chances are I've likely got them. But you know, may not have a few of them. If it's like 8/16-bit, I've got the full ROM sets on there. I guess it's the later ones, like the 32-bit ones, like ones for the PlayStation and the Saturn. I may not have a particular one. I do try and keep every single shmup out there with me, so we can actually play it. So let's run with this nice little intro there. And bang, let me turn the sound down a bit. Oh, I realise it's really loud here. Nice. I love it. Love all the power-ups that are flying down. I'm actually not sure who developed this one, to be honest. Wow. What a game, guys. You need to try this one out, even if you're not like the biggest shmup fan out there. But this is a shmup, right? You're a dude. It's still the same principle. Just swap this guy over for oh, sorry, we're getting intense. Yeah, swap this guy over for a spaceship, right? And oof, wow, definitely a lot of bullets there, guys. Yeah, swap the guy over for a spaceship and you're pretty much playing like a spaceship shmup, right? But instead you're a guy. So this is why I consider a lot of these games with a little dude in there shmups. Some of you guys may argue with that. I know Nathan Itrio's of the same opinion, but it's pretty much the same principle. There might be like some slight differences or whatever, but guys, this game is so much fun. Such a great game. It just looks wicked. It's like you're I don't know, like a ninja dude running around with these crazy ninja style firepower. It is freaking amazing. Wow. Oof. 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 Guys, this is not an easy. Those bullets are fast. I'm dead. How did I dodge that? I don't know how I dodged that. Okay, I've got an energy bar. Oh, they've got an energy bar. I think that's their energy bar. Oh. Wow, what a game, guys. What a freaking game. Right, absolutely fantastic. Right, there you go. Let's run with something else now. There's lots of stuff in the arcade. Let's go to the top end, work our way down and have a look at some of them. So, oh, actually, you know what? Hopefully my STV is in order. There's a really good one on the STV. And this one here, Cotton 2. I'm always messing this up when I'm kind of adjusting it and doing stuff and moving it from my single SD RAM to my dual SD RAM. But hey, we're working, guys. Right, so guys, this is Cotton 2. What a game. What a shmup. And the MiSTer is the king of shmups. Doesn't matter what system you're using to play it, man. And I think Update grabs these now, so you can actually play all of these. And what a great soundtrack. And a big shout out to Terminator 2K2, because I can't play Cotton or look at Cotton or even think about Cotton without actually thinking about Terminator 2K2. He absolutely loves these games, from the earlier ones on the Sega system. Was it 16? I think it was Sega System 16, to the later ones on like the Saturn. Well, I can't remember what the coin button is. Here we go. Okay, let's run with this. And again, what a fantastic game, guys. Now the soundtrack is going to be different to that of the Sega Saturn version, right? The Sega Saturn has CD quality sound, but it doesn't mean that the soundtrack for this one is bad. The soundtrack for this is freaking awesome, man. I like it. Wow, and guys, what is it with Shmups? They just have such a great soundtrack overall, you know, like, oof. Yeah, here we go, guys. We're jamming. And again, I like using this one for the weekly news video as well. And we're going to get that first boss, right? The one you got to shoot in the titties. Banging soundtrack, guys. Almost sounds like you could go out and jam to this, you know, going back into like the clubbing days and whatnot. Oh, I think we're getting the titty boss coming. Oof. I forgot what the special was, but never mind. Let's let me just fire my my light colored stuff on his monster's chest. Right, okay, got beaten there. Let's what we're gonna do now is we are now going to launch the Mega Drive core. We're going to try the latest update for Ertian. Big Al, thanks for helping me in the background, actually patching that up. So let's go console. And guys, the Mega Drive core is freaking fantastic, man. So 07, okay, that's just a day later, the unstable. We'll go with a stable version, the one that's available via update all. And big shout out to Nuki KT and Sword for porting this core over. It's fantastic, guys. What a freaking core, right? So Fionok is at 2.01. I think I have put the latest version here, and hopefully this is the latest version. We'll know if this is the latest SRAM one because so this is the enemy, that's the guy, the enemy of Trex. The enemy of Trex has created a patch for this that will let you save the high scores. Now if you want to get this working, you're kind of on your own with this. You need to buy the Steam version. Here you go. Yeah, this is the latest version because that press start button. So in the latest one on Steam, when you play it, the start is missing. So let's have a look at this. I wonder if this is the latest version. I can't remember. We were doing everything in such a rush, right? Let's play it on normal. Love the Streets of Rage 2 kind of soundtrack there. Absolutely banging. Yeah. So for the Mega Drive, right? If you buy the Steam version of the game, there's a encrypted ROM in there. You can search on Google for Ertian decryption kit. You can find it. It's out there. It's in the wild, and then you can decrypt the encrypted ROM and play it on like your MiSTer FPGA, like I am now. But don't do it without supporting this game. We need more games like this, man. This for me is game of the year so far. I don't know if it will change later. Am I waiting for anything? I can't remember now. Oof. Okay, bang in. And again, you know, hence why MiSTer is the king of the shmups, man. You can play stuff like Ertian on there right now. Hey, nice, good stuff. Oof. Love this part. What an intro, you know. That big ship helps me, then the midway boss just comes and slaps that big ship down, and here I am being bombarded by this. I'm kind of watching Andor at the moment. I've just finished season 1 and now I'm on season 2. Man, it's really, really cool. Whoops. Bad dodge, Pixel. Oof. Okay. There you go, guys. That's Ertian over there. Probably pick up one around Christmas. Yeah, man. Oh, man, we've all got a massive backlog, dude. I've got the flamethrower now. I like the flamethrower. What a game. Oops. Where's the little power up that I need, man? That gives you like a permanent kind of upgrade. Yeah, here we go. It's there. So yeah, let's swap it for that one. I want to keep the flamethrower. Again, just looks so darn good, man. Big shout out to Yuzo Koshiro, man, for what a game. What a game. Okay, we have done level 1 for this one. Right, that's Ertian. What else have we got? There's a new one that came out recently. Let's have a look at that. So, I think I've got an aftermarket folder. I can't remember where I put it. Fan games and homebrew. Okay, ZPF. Oh, that's got some imagery in it though, actually. Okay, maybe we'll skip that one. Yeah, I think it's got some... okay... Alright, okay, I wanted to have a look at ZPF, but we're going to skip that one. Let's have a look at, let's see what other ones were there. Okay, so people always speak really highly of Thunder Force. Let's have a look at them. I'm not exactly, okay, Thunder Force. Okay, so let's try the latest one, Thunder Force 4, okay? Let's see what this one's like on the Mega Drive. And again, the MiSTer being the king of shmups, man. So Technosoft over here. Let's have a look. Haven't really played this game. A lot of people speak very, very highly of this. Okay, definitely reminds me a little bit of Ertian, man. I don't know what you guys are thinking. Like the ship movement's different. It's a lot faster. It doesn't. It feels like, you know, the ship's moving. And Ertian's got a better feel of how the ship actually moves. It feels like, you know, the thrusters are going, you're flying. This one, you're just moving a heck of a lot faster. It's like you know, if I'm talking about something like the Proteus and Nemesis games, it's like I'm starting with at least 2, maybe 3 of the speed power-ups, right? And with those games, I'm usually okay with 1. Wow, okay, a lot of color changes. So this is something that definitely looks like a million times better on a CRT, right, than on a flat screen. Just really looks good. I should really get a camera and at the same time like have a little screen showing the CRT. That just looks absolutely banging, right? Wow, wow, wow. Okay. A big blank period there for quite a bit of time. I suck at this. Give me 2 million lives. Just kill me and let's be over with it. Right, so you can change your weapons. I just realized that. Twin shot. Let's go railgun, because if they're going to try and attack me from behind, my laser from behind is bigger than my one at the front. I got a double laser popping out of my backside, and at the front I've just got my little shot. Right, okay. Yeah, you definitely need the back shot in this, man. Yeah, there's a lot of stuff coming for your behind. Oh, talking of behinds, right? Let me tell you guys a story, right? So there's a guy I used to work with. Nice guy, really nice guy. And he's the type of guy that when he used to work, right, and if he's doing something on a computer, like, I don't know, like something boring, even like a database, or as he makes progress, he'd always shout stuff up. And one of the things he used to shout while working was, get in there. And his job was actually based, well, he worked with close to a receptionist, right? And this receptionist she had quite a big behind. Now what happened was he was working and he was stuck on something and he was on it for quite some time. And you know what happened is he managed to resolve the issue that was plaguing him for some time. And as he sorted this out, he went, get in there, and kind of like stuck his arm out, you know, as if a celebration for something, right? And he said, get in there. But at this very moment, or a couple of seconds before, this receptionist, she dropped something. I don't know if it was pen or something, but she dropped something. And as she went to pick it up, she was bent over. And at that very moment she bent over, this guy achieved something with work and he went, get in there, lunging his arm forward. Anyway, she complained to her line manager. It kind of came through to my department, and it was hilarious because we know this guy and he always says stuff like get in there, and it wasn't something that he'd done intentionally, right? He really wasn't that kind of guy, right? Going by his character and just how we know of this guy, right? So I was like, dude, like, you need to stop saying that. It was a case of, it was like something out of a movie when it came to bad timing. This guy literally said, get in there, and there happened to be an attractive receptionist bent over to pick something. And when she looked behind, she saw this guy smiling. He was actually smiling at his achievement or whatever it was that he achieved, rather than get in there. But what didn't help was, if you think you've got your arm by your side, rotate your arm up like 90 degrees and then move it forward. So he went, you know, get in there, lunging that arm forward, mimicking what some guys would like to do to a lady in that position. I mean, you can't make this up. I'm going to call this guy, he was at my old work, because the reason I remember this, we were discussing this at my work on Friday, just horrible timing of how to say stuff, how you could say the wrong thing at the wrong time, and well, just to be kind of careful, right? I mean, it was freaking bananas, but one of the funniest stories ever. You can't make this stuff up. So anyway, the guy didn't get into much trouble. We kind of, it was different departments, so you know, me as one of the department heads at my last job spoke to their kind of department head, and I said, look, honestly, I know the guy, it was bad timing, like he says this all the time, but obviously he said it at exactly the wrong time. It wasn't directed at her, it was directed at the work he was doing. But you can kind of see how that, you know, that could be an excuse, or someone can take it. Anyway, the guy kind of got off scot-free, and we had to have a word with him saying, look, when you do something, you know, maybe not try to be so vocal about your achievements. So guys, lesson 21, if you use terms like get in there and like to thrust your arm forward when you achieve something, I mean, do it, but just make sure you don't do it if you're in a work environment where there's people around you, because people, if someone is bent over at that exact moment and you say get in there, they are going to think you're talking about one of their orifices and how you would like to get in there. Anyway, lesson learned. Let's go back to the arcade section. Guys, you're awfully quiet in here for Shmups. You know, I don't know all of them. I'm not even looking any up, so I'm just going with what I know. And we are gonna run some more. I wanted to look at ZPF, but I feel like at the beginning there's like, not exactly nudity, but some potential images that could flag up as adult content, so I need to be careful. It didn't get flagged up last time, but I'm just being like super safe here. So let's go down here. Oh, what was that one called? It was called, what was it called? It was called Power something. I think it begins with a P. Is it Power something? Oh, bloody hell, I can't. Why is my memory so bad? Was it called, no, Power Drive? Was it Power Drive? Is that the one? So there was a cave game on CPS2. Maybe this one isn't it. No, this definitely isn't it. This is not it. Pardon me, guys. We've oh man, literally, can anyone think of the name, guys, of what that game is? I'm sure. Oh no, it's called Pro Gear. That's it. Pro something. Pro. Oh, here we go. Pro Gear. There we go. That's the one I was thinking of. So this one, yo, Scandal UK in the house. Channel member. How you doing there, buddy? Love my G. Yeah, we're looking at Shmups. Shmups are great on the MiSTer FPGA. An unannounced stream. I was supposed to be speaking with Eli Lipstitz. Is that you? So I'm just going to say Eli because I need to look at his name in writing in order to even try and pronounce it properly. And that's on me, not on Eli. Eli for having that name. But yeah, we were supposed to be doing a Game Bub Q&A, but Eli messaged me yesterday and he said, look, are you okay to change that over to Sunday? And I was like, yeah, absolutely fine. So I'm kind of free at the same time. Weekends are fairly flexible for me, right? So that's good. So that's where we're going to have that tomorrow. Let me just check the buttons on here again, because I need to do that just to be on the safe side. Always play on different controllers. Oh, rapid shot, that's cool. Okay, let's do this. Also, guys, I did a video yesterday, a Hotego news special, and in that one I said golfing greats didn't work on the analog pocket, and I was incorrect. It does work on the analog pocket. So I've withdrawn that video and I've kind of mentioned it in the weekly news video. Okay, we're going to get ourselves a runner. Well, this lady here is in uniform, so let's go with that. Oh, you can press start and give her an alternative costume. So absolutely done it. Oh, Anime Otaku, Shmups for absolutely any system. Oh, Dowdle Patchy, yeah, that's a favorite one of many, isn't it? This is a great one, man. CPS free is exciting. Absolutely, man, absolutely. And guys, there's some good stuff with that, like seriously good stuff. Like you know, I'm always pestering Hotego about it. You know, I'm like, oh, what's going on? And not too much, right? I don't want him to like block me or anything like that, but he knows. You know, there's some games. The last game that I was crazy about, and I was like, we need this. Can I get early access? You know, was Shadow Dancer, and since then, there's not been anything apart from CPS3. Don't get me wrong, there's a lot of games I like, but yeah, it's CPS3 that I so badly want, guys. Oof. Oh wow, okay, I kind of went through those. What happened there? What's going on? Is there like a mode change or something I can do? Or am I invincible? Because the bullets didn't kill me there. Don't really understand this game, but wow, I can say it's a great game. And you know what's kind of cool about this game as well? It's not really... Okay, it is in a 4:3 aspect ratio as well. Mind you, a lot of the horizontal ones where it's the vertical ones where they're in that kind of Tate mode thing there. So what's rapid fire? Okay, rapid fire is there. So you can either spam it yourself or hold it down. We can... Oh, okay, that's good. Got a third button for rapid fire. I guess that would have been in the arcade as well. A really good looking game, and it goes to show how good CPS2 is. You know, the reason I got, wow, look at those birds, they're beautiful. Kind of reminds me of the Chinese I got today. I had duck with it. I mean it was all right, but this Chinese, it's healthier food, man. It's not the most healthier, but you can see that it's definitely less MSG in there, right? And it doesn't taste as good. The one my boys got is this place called Chopsticks. It's like, you know, you either get noodles or rice, and you can pick out a number of toppings, but they freaking love that, man. I'm like, guys, go to the other one, and where the other one's probably not got MSG in it, it doesn't taste as good, right? But hey, it's all right. I got like duck, sweet and sour chicken, I think, and they had this honey and lemon chicken, and I kind of went with that. I like their beef sometimes as well, but I didn't get it this time. So yeah, that was interesting. Again, like, okay, this is just how bad I am at this game. I sometimes can play a little bit better. I thought I'd done all right in Guanage, or however you mentioned that game. Oh, okay, is that Super Famicom? Yes, GQ. Let's do that one right now. Right now, we're going to do that one, Anime Otaku, because you know what? I really do like that one. Now I'm using the 8-bit Dowdle M30, which isn't the best for anything that's on the SNES, but you know what? Cool, we're going to rock with that. And one thing with the M30, once you kind of reset, or you go back out or anything like that, it takes a second for it to kind of sync back up. Also, anime, just keep an eye on the sound. I have tried something new. You know, I'm always looking up that stuff. Hopefully I found something that gets rid of that clipping. It's a really weird thing that someone suggested, but it's the latest of the options that I have actually tried. So does it say SNES? Right, SNES. What was the date of the unstable? 23rd of July. Okay, that's 6. Okay, let's go with the unstable one. That's a little bit newer. Now I really like this this version of Parodius. It's really good. It's the one with the DJs at the beginning, right? That stage there, right? So let's have a look. No, it's not in EU. Hopefully I have got, okay, yep, no intro. I did press it. I don't know why my MiSTer's like slowing down a bit. All right, let's go over to J, D, E, F, G, H, I, J, K. Okay, we're nearly there. We're getting there. And what was it called? Oh, okay. Where is it? It's this one here, right? Is that what you see? Yep, it is that one there. Let's run with this. Now, I'm not sure how the Super Nintendo buttons kind of play out on a Saturn M30 controller, but because I did want to have a look at some Saturn, and we have had a look at some Saturn, I kind of chose the M30 controller because I feel like for shmups it's a great controller. It's kind of on par, or almost on par, with an arcade stick. An arcade stick is like the ultimate. Absolutely love it. Also, Anime Otaku, I remember to use the low latency mode. So let's have a look. Let's just see. Okay, starts working. I'm going to see how these buttons are. So where is this in the Parodius kind of universe, right? What number is this? And look at this. This is what I really like. You've got a whole bunch of characters that you can choose out of. So many characters. You've got 2 variations of each character. All right, I'm usually boring, and I know I like Vic Viper, but I'm not going to go with my boy Vic because there's too many options here. Should we go? Let's go this little baby here, and we're going to go baby. But before we go baby, hear the soundtrack, enjoy it. I'm just going to take a little sip of my drink and mute my mic. Okay, I am back, guys. Oh, is it? Oh, this is Parodius 4, 3rd on the SNES. Wow, okay. Good stuff. Guys, MiSTer is the freaking king. Now, I can't remember. Okay, so shot B, missile B, power up Y. Okay, so I want, yeah, I'll shot, and that is B. I think this is, I think the first one's usually auto. This one's manual. And I hope I'm right with this because I really don't like auto power up. I hate auto power up in any of the Parodius Nemesis games. I like selecting my power ups. Oh, baby's slow, but here you go, guys. A game where you're a baby. Okay, I know what that is. Okay, so kind of only really need 2 buttons. 1 speed is kind of okay. I might select another one later. Oh, come on, come on, come on, come on. Yeah, look at his missiles, like kind of close range. And this is why I really like this game. It adds like a lot more to okay, should we go with wired? Let's check out wired. Okay, that's freeway. We'll go with that instead of oh wow, all the bells there. And big baby. You can't get. Soundtrack is banging, guys. Hope you're enjoying it. Oh man, I missed the. I've got so many of them. I didn't actually bank any of the power-ups, man. Just want to get one more for the grade up. There's a lot getting on here, man. Oof, okay. Kind of went ahead and tried to get that bullet. It's funny because the first thing, MiSTer M30, haha, wicked, wicked. Yeah, M30 is a good controller. Just a couple of minor issues with it where it doesn't sync up straight away. The good thing about this sequel is, ooh, you really need that speed power up. I want to go for the other fire this time. Oof! Oh man, it's a tough one. Oh wow, okay. Are we doing it? Ah man, there you go. The greed of the Dawn Bell, man. Put me out of my misery. It's going to give me another life. It's very, very generous. Last life, and then we're going to go. Anyone else? I might run Super R-Type next on since we're on the Super Nintendo core. Oh, it's difficult keeping an eye on everything. Ah! Oh man, just when I got that other fire, it gave me that. Wow. Oh man, this one's intense. All right, okay, let's go. R-Type 3, right? Wicked. Let's go R-Type 3 then. When the Japanese folder, I'm good with that. I don't really need any text there. R-Type 3. Okay, no, this isn't one I'm very familiar with, so that's really cool. I know I've tried it before. I've tried it before, probably on a stream. Really weird to see like the Jalico logo there for R-Type 3. Very, very weird. We're kind of used to IRM, aren't we? Okay, we can see IRM up there as well. So really weird. I don't know what the relationship was there. I wonder if 2 players is where you can play 2 players on the screen at once, or whether it's like turns, right? You take your turns. Never really got that in the arcade where you would take turns, like Super Mario Bros. 1, you know, like you load it up together. Oh, okay. Well, let's go with this one rather than the traditional one. Let's go. So yeah, never quite got that. Why not just take a credit and then the next one? It wasn't very popular in the arcade where you put in 2 credits, you played 2 players and you took turns. Like, no one really saw the point in that. Wow, this looks really, really good. Wow. Wow, like that fire, man. That fire is really, really cool. Great kind of like guitar-y remix as well. Nice, I like it. Wow. What a game, guys. Creates the illusion that you're going really, really fast and slow at the same time. Like, look, the top's really, really fast. The bottom's rather slowish. Okay. Oh, wow. Yeah, this is really good, man. So, guys, is this like a Super Nintendo exclusive? I'm wondering if it is, guys. Like, is this a... Because I don't ever remember seeing this in the arcade, so that's really cool to see. Wow, what's a game? Oof. Ooh, is it going to give me an opening or am I dead? I can't be. It's going to have to give me an opening. Let's take it. This legit is like R-Type on steroids, man. Absolutely love it. Wow, look at that. Mode 7, baby. Mode 7. Hey. Wow. Wow. Nate, was it Nate and Atria? Was it you that recommended this? I did play this, I think, the other day, but I didn't even get this far. Like, I tried it out, I think, on the Analog Pocket for like a couple of, like, even less time than this. Maybe just ran it and went, wow, it's cool. This is probably the longest I've played this game, man. I like it. I like it a lot. Wow, look at that, man. Hey. Oh, I thought I had to go through that. Yeah, I do. Wow, what a game, guys. I'm actually really liking this. Can't recommend this enough, man. Like, play R-Type 3. I'm just waiting until I lose a life and then we're out. Oh, wow, I've got like a double charge beam. Wow. Was that the right fire? I've just given up my lasers, man, for this thing here. Okay, it's got this kind of rapid fire thing going for it. That's kind of interesting. Oh. No! No! I got done. Okay, with that, let's... anyone said something? Wow, this is really good, man. Really, really good, Nathan Israel. Really, really darn good, man. I should use more wallpapers, man. I've just left it on that Street Fighter one. I need to use some different ones out there. All right, let's have a look. So I wanted to have a look at something a little bit special, and we are going to have a look at that. Ooh, one, okay, not too far apart. Let's go with the stable version. And guys, MiSTer Fantastic, absolutely fantastic. Yeah, really, really good for playing shmups, man. Really, really good. There's no like latency. So when you die, you die because it's your fault. Okay, Biometal. We'll go back to this next call after, buddy. But I want to have a look at. Let's see. Is it going to be on the G here? Yeah, Gunhead. Guys, absolute banger of a shmup. Banging shmup. I'm going to put the sound loud. I need to turn it down because the PC Engine core, for some reason, it has very, very low sound. So I'm going to crank this one right up. Also, Aleem Tayyab, has the sound been okay? Has there been any clippings, or hopefully I have resolved that issue? But let's have a look at this. Now I have actually got a TurboGrafx, an actual controller, PC Engine controller, as well as the 8-bit DO RF one. But banging, absolutely banging. Wow. So there's like I kind of really used to like number 3, but I think number 2 might be the one. This one here. That might be the best one. Right, so we've got shield, we're good. And this is a game that has to be played. By the way, this is called Blazing Lasers. When it was released in the USA, it was Blazing Lasers. That's what it was called. And in Japan, the version that I had, it was Gunhead. And guys, what a shmup. This is one of the best shmups ever made. Definitely one of my favorite ones of all time. Do like this. Look at that. I've got that little thing popping out there. So what I want to do is I want to keep getting the number 2. I can get the F. That will change my fire a bit, which I don't want to do. I've already got shield. I haven't quite worked out the power-up system, to be honest. But let's have a look. Give me some 2s, man. Okay, homing missiles. My shield will shrink a little bit, but I have got homing missiles now, and I kind of like those. I'm not going to get the M. Ooh, 2. There we go. We've got the power up there, and you want to avoid the other numbers. So if I get the F, let's just get it anyway. It kind of changes my fire. There you go. You see, I think the homing missiles are gone now. Now I've got those 2 little things that are popping out back and coming out. But what a game, guys. What a game, seriously. Such a freaking cool game. The power up I least like was 4. I dislike it so much I don't even want to get it. So we're kind of right here. If I see a H, I'll get it. If not, I'm going to keep powering myself up with 2. But as you can see, like, it only kind of fires straight up when I'm moving, so I can do something like that to get my straight up kind of move. Like just tap it left, right, or you can get like an angled shot. When I get like the next level, it's gonna go. Okay, let's get the F again. Okay, yeah. If I get the next level, I'll get a straight shot as well. It will increase. But yeah, this is just a really darn good game, guys. I wish there was more 2s out there to get. Gonna fire some bombs at this. I can't remember if this is the boss or the mid-level boss. I think it might be the mid-level boss. Okay, we've beaten it. We are flying along. No clipping from what I've heard. Okay, cool. Hopefully there won't be any either. There was a different option in audio settings. It was called like sound decay or something, and it's by default it's on fast. Someone said, look, if you set that on slow, it got rid of it for them, or whether that is or not. And another thing, someone said it's like using wireless mics. OBS just doesn't really like them apparently. So I'm not sure kind of like what's kind of going on there, but I kind of really do like the wireless one. I haven't really got space to like put you know, one of those studio mics in there. I have got a studio mic, but I hate it taking up space on my desk. So I like the wireless ones, man. They're just easy peasy lemon squeezy, and for the whole part it does work really, really well. It worked really well with my with my previous one, with my laptop, it's only this new PC that I got that doesn't seem to like it. Right, let's get the 2 without getting the 3. And here we go. Look at that. I am powerful. Oh, that's the one where it changes. Don't want to shoot that. Let it go to 2. Okay, I don't know if I'm at like max power now. It kind of looks like I've powered down, man. What the heck? Okay, look at that. Multi options. Ah, I shouldn't have got that. Should have kept my multi. Never mind. All right, I can have fun playing this all day. So let's run with something else. I think Anime Otaku had something there. Biometal. Let's have a look at Biometal. In fact, I can pick core from here, can't I? We can just load Super Nintendo from here. So SNES, and we'll load Biometal. Really do like the versatility that the MiSTer offers, man. So let's see if there's a fast ROM of that. Big shout out to Kandal12, man. Here you go. So fast ROM. Anime Otaku, do you want to do a little type up about that? But what essentially it does is there was a more expensive version of the cart that didn't like have, I think it didn't have stuff like slowdown, and this gets rid of that slowdown. Sorry guys, I know that's loud, but we went from PC Engine to this. Oh wow, okay. Sounds like Mortal Kombat music here, man. Wow, this is nuts. Very, very fast movement. I guess this is like Thunder Force, right? Oof. Wow, this is fast, man. My eyes are old, man. They can't keep up with this, Anime Otaku. You're younger than me, man. It's a setup. Feels like we got the Mortal Kombat cast flying this ship, and they're flying around. So I don't know, like go fight. No, not Shenlong. Shang Tsung. Shenlong is from Street Fighter. Oof, dude, this game is tough. It is too hectic. There's too much going on, man. Wow. Tell me you've won life, this Anime Otaku. Okay, I've got like something there. Oh, where I press the button and I've got some bubbles around me. Nice. Yeah, this is mental, man. Wow. Oh, okay, that's cool. So they charge up and then I can bring my little bubbles around me again. Oof. Can I bring them out already? I can. Okay, I don't even need for it to fill up completely. That's cool. Oh, I can turn them off again. Oof. I mean, that laser might be powerful that I just picked up. Wow. But it just doesn't look that good. You don't get the feeling that it's super powerful. Ooh, warning, yeah. I think the warning should have been at the beginning of the game. Wow, look at the graphics there, man. Like, seeing that back in the day on the Super Nintendo, I've been like, wow, look at that. Oof. And I just got lasered, man. No clipping, wicked. All right, just reading that last one there. What else did we have on the Super Nintendo? In fact, let's do a little experiment, right? We are going to look. So what we're going to look at now is we're going to look at UN Squadron. Are we in the Japanese one or not? Okay, so let's. Oh, these are the fast ROMs, right? So let's have a look at. Oof. UN. What the hell? Okay, where's UN Squadron, man? Okay, was it Area 88 as well? Is it Area 88 in here? Okay, that's really weird. I want to find UN Squadron. Okay, I know EU. It's there. No, that might be exclusives. Where's UN Squadron, man? Have I not got that? Am I looking at the wrong thing? I wanted to look at the SNES version, and then look at. Let's just U.N. Oh, okay, that's why it's U.N Squadron, right? Okay, let's have a look at this, and then I want to, yeah, there you go. Thanks, Aleem. I just saw that after I actually had the realization. So let's have a look at this, because I remember this on the SNES, and you know what, guys, I like this on the SNES. I liked it a fair bit on the SNES. But let's see what it's like. Let's see what the arcade version is like after as well. We'll do the same thing. We'll pick Mickey, we'll go through, we'll play it, and we'll have a look. All right, okay, so okay, we'll spend all 3,000, why not? Go for the more expensive one. So it's really cool, like the anime things on here now. It was weird because you get a look, when you hold fire, you get a spurt of fire, then it stops. So you've essentially kind of a auto fire, but you don't need to spam it non-stop. You can hold it down. It's like maybe every 3 seconds you let go. Let's use a special fire. Look at that. That's what we bought. I've made the sound purposely loud as well. I haven't turned it down because we'll see if there's a difference in the sound in the arcade version as well. Oof. Okay, we're getting to the arcade version quicker than I even thought. So oh, okay, so is it going to be Area 88 on here? I can't. Anyone know what the arcade version's called? Is it? Is it a Japanese name? No, okay. What's going on? Anyone? The music's kind of doing my head in, that little loop there. Anyone remember what the arcade version is called, guys, on CPS2? I'm sure it's UN Squadron. Have I made the same mistake again by not looking at U.N? Oh, here we go. UN Squadron. I made the same mistake again. I can't believe that. Let's have a look at the arcade version and let's see how much of a big jump it is. I remember Area 88 because I can't remember if either one of my friends or someone had the Japanese version. I may have had the Japanese version, but I remember playing this in the arcade. Right, let's set the buttons. Okay, and you're going to see a big difference straight away. This screen here wasn't in the SNES version, so there was a lot of cutbacks back in the day. This was different as well, wasn't it? Okay, so we go straight into the shop, and that's what I kind of remember, because in the SNES this beginning part is slightly different. So let's go here. I mean, to be honest, the SNES done a good job with the first level. It seemed very, very similar, right? Now, obviously, I'm sure there's differences, but when I'm playing it right here now, it's not like I'm like, oh yeah, the SNES was completely different. The SNES was very, very close when it actually came to the game's levels. I remember liking it on the SNES and thinking, yeah, this is absolutely banging. Yeah, man, what a game. This is quite a tough game as well. It's nice that you've got an energy bar. So essentially, you've got a number of lives, and you know, they're kind of done as an energy bar. I think the other one might have been a better one, you know, the cheaper one, because obviously it goes further than this one over here. But I have got 38 of them, so I guess it is encouraged that you use them. Or actually, I could probably use those to negate the little homing missiles. Or maybe, let's try something. I thought maybe I could go behind here and cheese it. And I'm dead. But hey, I went longer than I did on the Super Nintendo version, so absolutely fab there. Musha Mega Drive. All right, let's go back on the Mega Drive. Cool. Right, so let's go straight from here. Cool. Let's go here. Console. Whoops. Mega Drive and Musha. Right, is that short for Onimusha? I'm actually looking forward to the Onimusha reboot, you know, really looking forward to that. So Mega Drive, what one's that? EverDrive, Okay, let's have a look at this. So is that a Japanese game or okay? You've just said Musha. So let's go here. Musha metallic. Okay, no, that's Muhammad Ali. Metallic uni-frame super hand something. Right, not familiar with this game. Let's see if I press the start button, will I then recognize this game? Let's have a look. Okay. Like the different layers here. There's another game we want to look at, but I'm going to look at that one on the Saturn core because the controls for me just feel really, really good on the Sega Saturn. They're good on the arcade one, don't get me wrong, but I have to set them, then I have to get into the menu and work out what is what for the arcade one, where on the Saturn, the controls are just set out like you've got a Saturn controller in your hand, so it makes it a little bit easier. Oh, I have played this before. Did you recommend this in a recent Mega Drive stream? Really weird. Seize Fire for this. Someone definitely recommended this during a stream, man. I definitely recall it. This is where that house is going to fly now, right? If I'm not mistaken. Oh, sorry, it's on wheels, or not on track, the wheels. It's not going to fly, or is it going to fly later? Well, I've got another fire. Is that unlimited or is that like my special fire or something? Hey, this is nuts, man. This is a difficult game, man. Poof. I kind of want to get that power up, man, but I need to shoot that, right, and get the 2. Right, okay. Oh, man, this game is tough. All right, there you go. You know what? I'll give up on this. I want to show you something else, but on the Sega Saturn core. So let's go. Saturn, where are you? Here you are, Saturn. Okay, so this is the vanilla core. I usually run the unstable versions of the core, but we're going to go with like the regular core here, guys. So guys, I really do recommend updating to like the latest Saturn version of the core. Now there is an STV version, but then I've got to like kind of mess around with the controls, and I don't want to do that. So let's have a look. It's called Guardian Force, I think. Guardian Force, Guardian. Here we go, guys. This game is like a dream come true. The controls for this absolutely fantastic. So what you've got is you've got one fire button, and then you've got 2 buttons. So you've got the fire button's a middle button. So on the Saturn controller, let's talk Mega Drive terms. So B is your fire, A is to rotate anti-clockwise, and C is to rotate clockwise. And the game just freaking works. You've got an STV version of it as well, which is fantastic, right? Absolutely brilliant. What have I got to do here? Why is it not loading up? Right, maybe I should. Let me run unstable. Let's run the latest unstable, unless there's something I need to change in the menu here. So on the STV, all I need to do is the buttons won't be set straight, so I'm going to run with the Saturn version for that reason, and that reason alone. Like if the buttons I know were set, I would have really liked to have gone for the STV version, but hey, you know what, we've got the Saturn and the Saturn's cool. So Guardian Force, please run this time. It's really, really good. It's gone. Why you had red lions on? So that's the old Saturn core that I ran, the one via update tool. So I am now running the latest unstable version, and hopefully this does load everything up, and this game is absolutely banging. Sometimes, okay, I don't on this occasion. Sometimes during the stream I have had to do a hard reset. Just before I start this, guys, going to take a sip of my drink, so just going to mute my mic. Bear with me, your call is important to me. Okay, guys, I am back, and has it been a recent influx in calls with "Hello, I'm Steve from Microsoft support"? Because yeah, people at my work have been receiving them, and I've received a couple of them as well, man. So they're out there, guys. By the way, if someone called Steve calls you from Microsoft support and they tell you that they need to transfer your account, yeah, don't go into that, man. But let's go. What's the coinage button on this? I can't remember what it is for the Saturn. Is it? Nah. Okay, how do I insert? Oh, just press start. Right, okay, cool. It gives me the credits. I think it will. Ooh, there's another really good game on here as well. Right, 10 credits is what it gives you. Guys, this game is a banger, a banger. I discovered this on the Sega Saturn and I was like, wow, it's freaking amazing. Right, look. B, I'm holding it down and it fires forward, right? Now look, that's my turret, and it really does play like a dream come true, because you know there's games where you can rotate your fire, and I always wished that you would always just have one shot firing up, and in this one you do. It really does solve that issue, you know. Watching like really good players play this on like YouTube or 1cc's, or you know, like real skilled players, guys, this game is absolutely banging. You've got a special attack as well, which, whoops, obviously I was saying skilled players, not talking about myself. Present company, which is me, is not included, right? Let's use a special. There you go. Look at the special. You press all three buttons and it comes out. So you've got a clockwise and anti-clockwise rotary button, and it just works really well. And it's I remember the first time I played this, I was like, wow, I wonder if this button's this, and it was exactly what I thought it was. And I feel the Saturn just nailed the controls down really well. Some of the 3D games that you play, you know, like, is it Duke Nukem? What's the other one? Exhumed or something, is it called? Those ones there, you know, they're not, you know, you want to play those on an analog stick or a mouse and keyboard, but man, the Saturn does a really good job of it. Now look at that, I've got a rotatory thing down there, and look at this freaking shmup. Did I just run into a wall there? Right, okay, let's try and beat the boss here. What a game, guys. What a freaking game, guys. Oh, so caution there. There's going to be some big weapons coming out there. And guys, what a great game. I think if... I don't know if this is on the title system. Did someone else mention something else, or was I thinking of something else? But this game is really good. And what else is... Saturn's got some really good shmups on there. Let's have a look. Let's just have a look at some. Oh, okay. Oh, Gunbird. Gunbird's an interesting one as well. There you go. Gunbird, wicked. Yeah, man. That Guardian Force is really good. And here's the thing, I tried playing it. So when I played it on the Saturn, I tried it on MAME, and guys, it is so laggy on MAME. And guys, you know, I like software emulation as well, right? So I'm not putting MAME down. Love the work that goes in there, love the support that they provide to FPGA gaming, but man, oh man, it was laggy when I was playing it. That was Guardian Force that I'm referring to, and then all of a sudden the Sega Saturn was the best version, the best way to actually enjoy that game bar original hardware. And then we got the STV version, which is fantastic. So I'm not familiar with these games. So let's have a look. Let's go arcade mode as opposed to original. Oh no, I realized. So a lot of these Sega Saturn games, when you went to original mode, it would give you like Tate mode, and that's not what we want. Let's see if we can just exit. Okay, we can exit that. So let's go here and let's go original mode. We're gonna put it down to, let's put it down to 3. Very easy, man. I'm an old man. Don't hold it against me. Right. Okay. It looks really cool. Like the characters that you've got in here. Your cotton representative, I don't know, old man on a pedal kind of rickshaw thing. I'm not sure what to go. We'll go little girl on the broomstick. I think last time I picked this guy because okay, I ended up picking that guy again because I was talking too long on the character select screen. But hey, this is original mode. Why make it like the arcade where you give me a time limit? Look, you can move back a tad as well, but not a lot, but just a tad. Again, good game. I had one of these on the PSP, man, and you know, I never really, at the time, I didn't really appreciate it, but man, this is a good game, guys. And again, Saturn, what a great device, man. So many good 2D games on here, man. If you like arcade games, there are a lot of good arcade games on here, man. And you know, if you want to be a granddad that's on a pedal helicopter, I mean, that granddad has some strong legs, man. Some very strong legs. So absolutely banging, guys. I like that little back thing that you can do. You know, you can go back slightly. That's a nice little feature in this. So essentially, you can kind of slow down. What's the other one? Kingdom Grand Prix. I pressed the button there, but sometimes it's cool to see this stuff. Oh, Oh, look at that, my little fire down there. It was really cool. I like some of these games that when you died, you got your power-ups that kind of popped up. And did I go into the fire there? Usually that fire doesn't kill you, you know, the explosions of the boss dying. Let's have a look. Game Tengoku is another fun. Odyssey 113 music. What is Game Tengoku on? Is that on a Sega Saturn, or is that on a different core? I really like Gunbird, man. I think this is a great game, guys. And I keep having flashes of games in my head I want to try, and then I keep bloody forgetting them, man. What the heck is wrong with my brain? I was like, oh yeah, I must do that game, and then I completely forget about it. But yeah, Odyssey 113. If you let me know what system that game is on, it's in chat. We'll have a look at that potentially next. Okay. Oh no, that's what I wanted to look at. I wanted to look at Raiden. Let's look at Raiden on the PlayStation while he gets that one out. So let's go just a normal PSX core. The Raiden collection's on there, and I hear it's a really good version of the game. People say it's superb, and guys, this is why the freaking MiSTer is king. It's all this stuff that we've got on here. So let's go. Raiden, where are you? Raiden. I guess you're in RA. Okay, we're still here. RAI. Raiden Project. Okay, so we've got the USA version, and we got the Japanese version. Let's go USA, baby. So this is something. Oh, okay. There's a Saturn version. No worries, man. Game Tengoku. It does sound familiar, so we will check that one. By the way, what's that one where you're actually flying over an arcade? That one was pretty cool as well. So this should be working. Here we go. So Seibu, and a big shout out to Solal's Retro Gaming. I think they're going to be working on some Seibu stuff. They've showed some stuff off. So really cool. The Raiden Project. Does this give us the... Okay, so we've got Raiden and Raiden 2 here. This is a compilation. Really good. Arcade Paradise. Think it stands for. Wow, okay, good stuff, man. Super. So let's go with a bit of Raiden, and here we go. We can see. Wow, okay, this is a. Oh, that's the one, guys. Someone remind me. Tiger Heli 2. I think it begins with a K. We're gonna revisit the Saturn core straight after this, guys, because we're gonna look at the game Odyssey has told us about, as well as remind me. Tiger Heli 2. Oh, it's called like something. Kayoke Tiger or something, and that one is a banger, an absolute banger. Can't wait for like the arcade cores of these games, but for now we can enjoy like Raiden. Oh, I didn't want to get red, but never mind. I kind of like the blue one, but never mind. I love the helicopters in this. Is the sound a little bit different on this? It's feeling a little bit off to me. I don't know, that could just be me. I love those helicopters when they get close to where they stop. Like, just looks really good. Really good. So you want to go for one color. Like if I was to get blue, it will give me like level 1 of that power up. So whichever color you kind of go with, just stick with that color. Definitely thought blue was better. It kind of feels like it does more damage quite intensely and quite quickly as well. But we're gonna go back to the Saturn core after this, guys. Maybe lose a life or get to, if I don't lose a life after the first boss or whatever. Oof. And this is how you end up dying on this, when you're trying to get that power up and the right color and you've got all this stuff happening. There you go, prime bloody example of that. Right, let's go back to the Saturn core. Oh. All right, so we're going to go to the latest unstable one of the Sega Saturn, which is the 26th of August. There's probably a newer one out since then. I probably haven't updated. In fact, I know there's a newer one because in the news video earlier today, we had a look at it, right? So we are looking at Game Tengoku, right? Let's go Game Tengoku, which sounds like a Japanese game, right? Yeah, Game Tengoku. Cheers. Nice one for that one. Hey guys, hope everyone's having a good Saturday. Roughly about another half hour tops, man. Yeah, another half hour tops of this stream. I kind of want to finish it under 2 hours. We're at 1 hour and 34. There's a lot of shmups on the MiSTer, a lot of stuff to cover. Wow, wicked. Is that the RAM warning? No, okay, maybe it's telling me that because of the extra RAM, you are gonna get some extra goodness. Again, Jalico, a good seal of quality there. Love this intro. What a freaking nice intro. I think this is the one. I think this is the one where you fly over the arcade as some kind of toy and stuff. Crisis Force Famicom NES. Hold that thought, because after this we want to do, I think it's Tiger Heli Part 2. It looks amazing. The zoom in and zoom out effect on that are like nothing I've seen. It really feels like you're playing bloody Airwolf, man. Remember Airwolf? Here, wicked. It is, yeah, wicked, man. Nice one, Odyssey. As I'm thinking that, we're in tune, guy. We're in tune. Like, you mentioned that, and all of a sudden, that's the game we're looking at. So absolutely banging. Love you, my G. So guys, big shout out to Odyssey 113 Music for recommending the game that I was thinking of, and I can never ever remember what this game is called. So do we press A? I think we press A. And right, okay, this is the one. Okay, so it's asking me, do I want to play Tate mode or do I want to play normal mode? Then I want to play normal mode because I don't want you guys to get a neck ache. I don't want to get a neck ache myself. And here we go. We can be, is that a dude out amazing? We can be a little pig. You know what? Who said pigs can't fly? Right, we're disproving that, because in this one, pigs are flying. Aleem Tayyab definitely reminds me of Crisis Force, but we're going to look at another Saturn game, possibly two after, because there are a lot of games on this system. I forget most of them, but oh yeah, look at that, man. That's my big pig bomb. Oops. Wow, look at all the games there in the arcade, man. Can anyone name each of the games? Hey. I think that was P-47 bomber down this. We're going to see Jalico stuff down here. If anyone can make them out, I don't know what that game is. Don't know. Wow, this is so darn good, man. It's absolutely wicked. It's a difficult game though, guys. A lot of stuff's flying about all over the place, man. The little oink oink when he does the thing. Look at that flying underneath there. Wow, lovely explosive sounds here. Getting some bonuses and whatnot. I don't really like the pig's fire though, man. It feels slow. You know, look at that, guys. That was a freaking setup. Right, now let's have a look at. It's called. I'll know it when I see it. There we go. This is the one, right? I've got to remember this. Kaiju Kyoku Tiger 2 Plus, guys. This game looks amazing. Absolutely amazing. So the game that was just on is called Game Tengoku. Thanks to Odyssey, because I always think of that game. I can never remember what it's called. So Game Tengoku, that's that game there on the Sega Saturn. And this one here, which I read at the beginning, is basically Tiger Heli 2, right? Is it Tiger or is it Twin Cobra? I always get confused between those games. But yeah, this game's banging. So again, we're going to go original mode, not arcade mode, because hey, we're not going to rotate our heads. We're not going to rotate our screens. So let's go with this. But guys, what I want you to, so Sega Saturn mode, and again, Tate mode if you want arcade mode, right? So, yeah, this game, look at the effects of this game, guys. Oof, 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 just looks amazing. Right, are we playing? Are we playing? Okay, I kind of went back out there. I don't want to go back out. Oh, Crisis Force. Okay, Crisis Force. Sorry, I was thinking like Ray Crisis, or is it Ray Crisis? Yeah, Ray Crisis. What button do I press to put credits in here, man? Oh man, come on, don't do this to me. So loading here. So B takes me back. How do I actually start this game? Ah, here we go. Okay, so the right shoulder is actual credits. Right, okay, cool. I wonder if 9's the max, so you can keep loading more in there. Guys, just look at this game. Would love an arcade core of this for the MiSTer FPGA. Look how this looks. Look at that. Look at the way you launch out the tiger's mouth. Seriously, complete and utter style. Look, it goes quite fast as well, and then you can pull back and it slows down a second, which I think is really, really cool as well. Let's get the power up. Banging soundtrack as well. Let's grab that bomb. But watch, in a second, it's gonna, like down here on the river, it's gonna zoom. Sorry, man, talking too much. It's gonna zoom in a second, and it just looks absolutely super. Look at that. It genuinely feels like I flew down there, man. Those effects were just freaking superb, man. And that's what I wanted to show you. My job is done here, guys. I wanted to show you the zoom in, the zoom out of this game here, man. Tiger Heli 2. Wow, freaking amazing, guys. Those effects there, wow, superb. Just imagine being a kid in the arcade, walking into an arcade and seeing this for the first time and just seeing those effects. Zoom in, zoom out. You're like, wow, I'll take all the bullets. Here we go, and that was a quick death, and this is a difficult game, right? What was Anime saying, right? Let's try and do one more on the Sega Saturn because there are a lot of good ones on here. We had a look at Layer Section earlier, but I know there's others. I can't remember the names of all of them, man. We've also had a look at Time Bokan series, which I really, really like. Oh, Radiant Silvergun, that's a classic, isn't it? Don't know how to actually play that game properly, but I know people really like that because it's Treasure, and Treasure generally made treasures. I know Ikaruga is, I don't know if it's an official follow-up or if it's just regarded as a unofficial follow-up to this game, but man, this game is freaking banging, absolutely superb. And again, all playable on the MiSTer FPGA today. The Sega Saturn core is regarded like, it passes all the tests that original hardware does, so it's supposed to be freaking amazing. Like one-on-one with hardware, from what I understand. I'm pretty sure there might be some differences here or there, maybe. But hey, to the average guy like me, this feels as bang on as a Saturn. Hey, you know what? Because I never really played the Saturn. And when I'm playing this, I'm like, yes, it feels like I'm playing a Saturn. I don't know any better. There's no... like, it's so super responsive anytime you're playing anything, and there are just so many darn games you can play on here. So Radiant Silvergun, not sure how to play it, but it's got like different fire. You've got like a look, that attack. You've got 3 different attacks, more even, right? You've got these ones that locks into them. Wow. Then you've got this one here. So essentially using like all 7 buttons, man. The shoulder button does this melee attack. That's like your normal one there. This is just absolutely nuts. And I know I'm not playing this game properly because there are some specific mechanics in here that you kind of need to use. Wow. Oh wow, then that big fireball and then a somersault. Wow. Okay, I kind of wanted to do a melee attack there to see what happened. So I guess in the arcade, this would be less buttons, like some of the moves, like this move here is also a combo of these 2 buttons. So you've got different button combos do different moves, but on the Saturn, for I guess ease of use, they've added, like, instead of the double button combinations, you can just it's got a single button for that as well. So that's really, really cool. Again, what a game, guys. Don't have to play this properly. You know, it's the kind of game that maybe if I want to play, I should read on what all the kind of mechanics are for this game, how you kind of utilize each fire. Because Ikaruga, it's like when you're black, the black bullets don't affect you, and when you're white, the white ones don't. So that's really, really good, right? Melee is to clip. Ah, okay, Sklinio, nice one. See? So like really, really interesting stuff in this game, right? We're going to go with Anime Otaku. What Anime Otaku was saying is he's pointed out a NES game called Crisis Force. So that's really, really good. I don't think we've done an 8-bit game yet, so I guess it's only fair. Let's go to the NES. Ooh, what are these unstables? I've got 310125. Okay, 080625. Okay, so my unstable ones are actually older, right? The normal one has been updated more recently. So Crisis Force, let's have a look at this. Here we go. Why is my menu slow, man? It used to be so snappy. I don't know what's going on here with my MiSTer. Not that it's super slow or anything, but it just feels like it's a little bit slow. Crisis Force. Just getting into like the initial menu sometimes. Crisis. There we go. Crisis Force. Okay, let's have a look. I wonder. Let me just make sure I'm doing the NES buttons correctly on this. Well, A is this one. B is this one. Select start. Just feels odd using an 8-bit Dowdle controller here to play a NES game. But hey, we'll do it. It's only got 2 buttons, so we're good. We're going to go 1 player. Crisis. So Anime knows a lot about Japanese games and a lot about NES. So let's... Oh, okay. I like the entry there. Into very, very fast. Let's get a little bit of speed. What's that there? Nice, okay. I mean, for the NES, this is looking really, really impressive, guys. So anyway, is this something that you played growing up on your Famicom? I imagine you've probably got the cartridge for this, right? I mean, I've got to give this props for just the amount of power-ups that are popping up. That's nice. You know, we're not power-up hungry. Oh, look at that. Now I've become the Champagne Supernova. You know, where were you when we were getting high? By the way, I'm not an Oasis fan. They were after my time. But, you know, they did do some good sounds. Wow. Okay. Very, very impressive for the NES. Very, very impressive. Oh, Aleem Tayyab, I don't know if you can do me a flavor. Let's try and... Should we try and have a look at that Raising Core that's available on itch.io? There's a demo available on that, which looks like a gunhead, but for the Sega Master System. I think we should check that one out before we finish the stream. I don't know if you want to grab that, if you're still watching, if you're around. Just send me, if you download, it's free to download on itch.io. Just send it to me on Discord, then I don't have to put in another URL, and I'll just download it. I'll add it to the MiSTer remotely, and we can have a look at that while we put something in attract mode to have a look. So yeah, if you can do that one, dude, if you're listening, if you're out there, let's do that. Right, in the meantime, let's go to an arcade core, which I think is a superb core, by the way, guys. And that is going to be, it's a CPS2 Shmup. Anyone guess what it is? Here we go, this one here, Gigawin. Guys, this is one of my favorite Shmups ever. Okay, let's have a look. Guys, I want to get this game called Raising Core. I'm not sure if Anime got my message. I'm going to quickly open Discord and see. He's very, very quick with stuff, but not quick this time. Right, that's fine. I'm going to go and grab it myself. So bear with me, guys. In the meantime, do appreciate the attract mode CPS2 have given us for this game here. Oh, okay, there was an error with your request. Why is there an error with my request? Okay, hopefully that's okay now. We can access itch.io. Oh, okay, what's going on here with itch.io? Interesting. Can't seem to get it. Right, okay. Anime, oh, here we go. I've accessed the page now, and I can download Raising Core. Raising Core, the demo. It's taking a bit of time, guys, so bear with me. Enjoy the attract mode, and let's get Raising Core, because I did want to have a look at that. I kept forgetting to have a look. I don't know what's up with itch.io. It's going really, really slow on their side. Let's have a look. Oh, guys, I was looking for a game yesterday, and I searched it, and it was an itch.io, and it was a bloody adult game, and I looked at it on my work computer. So I'm hoping I don't land into some kind of trouble from work, saying that I was looking at, you know, some adult content. I wasn't meaning to. But it was like a game that I guess could have been considered, you know, like real adult material, man. Right, sorry, guys, I've got the game. I'm just extracting it now. And here we go. I've got this here. So let me get into my MiSTer FPGA over the network. Technology is so advanced sometimes. I'm going to add this to the Sega Master System core so we can check that out. And again, something that I absolutely love about the MiSTer FPGA is just being able to do this stuff on the fly. Here we go. So yep, I've added that on there now, and we are going to be back, guys. We're going to be back. Let me shut these additional windows. I don't think Aleem Tayyab, did he get my message? No, he didn't. Right, okay. So this is Gigawing. But let's now have a look at that game on the Master System, right? Because this is actually, no, let's give this a quick whirl. How are the buttons? Right, I have to do the buttons because I used too many different controllers. So probably last time I played this, I probably played this on an arcade stick, and I might have shuffled the buttons around. So this is really, really cool, this game. Really, really cool, I have to say. Good soundtrack as well. Let me put the soundtrack up a little bit so you guys can hear it. Like it's got a very kind of fluty soundtrack. And like a good bunch of characters to pick. Let's go with Ishar over here. Hi, Ishar. We're going to do here. Sorry, wasn't paying attention. No, it's all good, man. I've added it on there, Motaka. You're too slow, man. You're too old now. You're an old man. You're too slow. I already got it. I wanted to get Razin Core, man, because I kept meaning to put that on my MiSTer, but I kept forgetting. And I always remember during a stream, even when I've done that Master System stream on the Analog Pocket, I was like, no, but on the Analog Pocket we can't go in via a network. So that was really, really cool. So what's cool about this game that I really like, and you can bounce the bullets back at the enemy by kind of charging your fire. So let's try and do that. It's been a while since I played it, but pretty simple mechanics. But look, it's nice when you get a whole heap of bullets coming at you and you just hold the button down. You've got a special fire as well that lights up the whole screen. That looks really, really cool. And again, like lots and lots of like power-ups and points and things just flying across. But look, as you charge there, you have to time it. There you go, the RR, whatever that is, that bar kind of refills, but now I'm okay to do that. Let's just press start and get rid of this. So look, now lots of bullets come out. See that? I'm destroying that with its own bullets. And I just need it to fill back up. There you go. And you kind of bounce the enemy's bullets back into them. So a really, really good shmup from Capcom. Arguably, this might be my favorite Capcom shmup, right? I don't know. Can you think, what's your favorite Capcom shmup? I know a lot of people like Pro Gear, and that was made by Cave, but I really do like this one. And there was a Gigawing 2 as well for the Sega Dreamcast, which I've only ever like dabbled in it a little bit. I haven't really properly played it, but I really do like Gigawing, and this is a fantastic game to play. And if you're a Shmups fan, you can't go wrong with a MiSTer. Now I know someone said Dodonpachi earlier as well, so let's quickly do Dodonpachi before we do the Mega Drive, before we do the Master System game, because I do try and fulfill your request. Mars Matrix is Scalinio's favorite. Let's have a look. Okay, so let's do this game here. So we're going to have to go in and change flip screen, rotate screen. Here you go. And what we are going to have to do is, oops. Oh man, why is the menu not coming up? Oh man, okay, I need to, sorry guys, give me a second. Let me bring up the menu here. Let me give it a reset, because I don't know what I've kind of changed there. Let me do it here. Okay, we don't need pause. Okay, right, okay. Put in a credit, let's press start, and hopefully we're good. So this is a game that many people like. It's considered one of the best shmups out there. This is a cave game, right? I think this is a cave game. Okay, good luck. Good soundtrack as well for this, guys. I like this fire as well, that kind of concentrated beam. Looks really, really good. Again, good soundtrack on this as well. We've got a special fire as well. There you go. Wow, look at that, man. Oh wow, love that. Love that firing, and we've got the tanks inside it. Superb. What a game, guys. This is a great game. Oof. Okay, I want to try one thing, because there's some calls I've got on here, but I never remember to check those out, right? We're going to do a few more. We're going to do Mars Matrix and Razin Core after this one, but I think it's this one here. I think it's YC Arcade. And I think we've got a game in here called Hot Dog Storm. Yes. Let's run this, and hopefully this runs okay. I don't know why these are only on YC and there aren't in the normal ones, but these are really, really cool. So this is done by, I think, a developer called Null Object that's no longer on the scene. People refer to him as Josh. Not someone that I really knew much, but I really like the look and like the sound of this game. Like, look at it, man. Superb. Wow, look at that. I got a giant oh no, I want to have my giant robot. You can't take me, hot dog. Absolutely banging. So I don't know why, like, so this isn't like the YC folder. I don't know if it's going to be like in alternatives or anything there. I remember I was looking for this game and I couldn't find it last time. Then I found it in like the YC cores. Not sure if they're made for a specific like visual mode or something. I can't exactly remember. And I can't remember if this core's fully complete or not. Honestly, like it's all just one big fog, right? Let's fire that. I really like that special attack, the way it looks. Great game, guys. Great game. And just the name of it sounds really, really good, like Hot Dog Storm, right? Who doesn't like hot dogs? All right, I wouldn't eat hot dogs from one of those late night vendors that you have around central London or in the cities. They're probably not the best ones out there, but hey, a good quality hot dog is a good freaking hot dog, and this game just feels good. You know, whether you like hot dogs or not, you're gonna like this game. Right, let's go and do Mars Matrix. But let's have a look. Let's get back out of here. So Mars Matrix, I'm not exactly familiar with it. Let's give it a run. Mars Matrix Hyper Solid Shooting. Now, I can't remember if this one had a little bit of lag in there or not. I can't fully remember. Now, I can't remember if the arcade offset or the alternatives version has something better. Oh, guys, we've got Project X Light Years in the house. This guy has made a follow-up to a Team 17 game, which I think was called Project X for the Amiga, and they've made Project X Light Years, which is available on Steam. I'm pretty sure I did a video on it or featured it in my weekly news video. And yeah, I think we did a giveaway as well on Metal Game Solid. It's a great game. Check it out and support indie developers out there. Support the little guy. If you like Project X on the Amiga, you're gonna like Project X Light Years. It's got some good stuff going for it. You might want to check that out. Dude, really appreciate you stopping by the stream. Unfortunately, that new game is only available on Steam, so there's not a way to play it on the MiSTer. If there was, or if you ever get a way where you release a game that's supported by one of the machines on the MiSTer FPGA, then, you know, you can give me a shout and, you know, we'll either run a video, a news story of it, or at the very least run it on a live stream. So let's do the buttons for this. Well, okay, just all right. So it's only got one shot button. Like it. Keep things nice and simple. So who said this was their favorite? I know they're still going to be in chat. Mars. So Scalino the First, long time supporter of the channel. Let's go. So this is for you. Now I've heard of this game, and honestly I can't remember if I played this. Your mosquitoes in this. I'm gonna be Mosquito 2, right? A little bloodsucker. Okay, so what are the instructions now? So okay, piercing cannon, you keep spamming the button. I'm a spammer, have been for a long time, and then you can hold it down to power up. There can't be much more to it, right? It's only one button. Okay, normal shot. Oh, okay, you hold it a little bit. Okay, you know what, I'm gonna figure it out as we kind of go in there. So okay, so that's the normal shot. And what's that one? Oh, okay, that's interesting. Oof. Yeah, decent-ish game, guys. What was that piercing shot? How did that work? Was that done like a... Ah, you let go of it. Right, okay. You let go of fire, then you can do a piercing shot. Okay, interesting. if you spam it. So if I let go now, it builds up and bang, piercing shot. Right, interesting. It's really interesting what you can do with just one button here, you know? Oh wow, when I hold it down, I can do that. Dude, this is really good for a game with one button, man. And that piercing shot as well. Good graphics as well, man. Really, really darn good, man. And this is why, guys, MiSTer is the king. The best way to play shmups, unless you've got expensive arcade boards lying around, right? Which a lot of us don't. I love the piercing move as well, which kind of turns into a champagne super maneuver. It blows up. There you go. I've got my piercing shot. Ooh, and it gets, does it get a power level? Oh no, that's probably my my rotatory move that I can do. That's really, really cool. Scalinio, you have very good taste, dude. Very, very good taste in games. Love it. Absolutely love it. What a game. Let's pierce shot this baby. Oof. Oh wow, this is really good. Really, really good. Yeah, it's tough, but man, it's a really, really good game. It's even good for new players, not only Project X fans. Yes, okay, it is really good for new players as well. So definitely check that out. Let me see. Oh, Aleem Tayyab, if you're around, do you wanna post the link, Steam link for Project X Lite? Yeah, since we're doing shmups, let's give our buddy a little plug in chat. You're a moderator, so you can actually post links, unlike the folks out there. So let's kind of put that in there, and we'll get that there right now. So now I want to test out Razin core on the Sega Master System core. No, that's light gun. Okay, so we just want normal Master System. Have we? Is it just SMS? I can't remember now. Is it SMS? Okay. Oh no, actually, I think it's just M Master System. Is that what it is? No. Sorry, I've got different cores on here, so. Sega Master System light gun, no. Oh, here we go, SMS, there you go, that's the one I'm looking for. Yeah, Aleem Tayyab, if you're there, dude, yeah, see if you can get a link for Project X-Force. If not, you know, if you're going to be an old man again, am I going to have to find it? Oh, there you go, he actually done it this time. There you go, guys. For anyone watching, if you want to check out the game Project X Light Years, which is, yeah, if you're a fan of the original Amiga game, or you just like shmups in general, and you're a new fan to the game, you may well like this. Okay, this hasn't frozen on me, has it? Don't tell me it's frozen. Don't be like that. I want to play this game, man. Let's give it a reset. Let's see what happens. Oh no, hold on. I'm an idiot. I didn't even load the game. Here we go. I'm like, what is going on? What is going on? It's not loading. Or did I load the core? Did I load the game? I can't remember. Has the game frozen on me? What the heck is going on? Let's see. Have I done something wrong here? Razin Core Alpha Demo. So that's coming up there. Auto save off. Region. Has it not got an auto version? Okay. BIOS. I don't know if I need to disable that. Let's give it a reset. Oh, here you go. Cool. All right. There you go. Whatever I did there kind of worked. Let's have a look at this. Guys, this looks really, really good. Like, it reminds me of Gunhead. I haven't played it before. I have been looking at this. So a big shout out to Adam, or like Bad Computer as they're known, over on itch.io. This is the same developer that brought us Frontier Force, right? And it just looks really, really darn good, right? So let's give this a little bit of a play. Let's go easy. And let's go start. Look at this. So hold to get your normal fire. Like it. And I love the way the Master System pad looks there, right? Okay, so, oh, okay, I thought it was getting a tutorial, right? Core, which is let's go. Burst charge, which is destroy enemies to charge, right? Okay, cool. Oh, so that's, okay, step by step. I thought it was kind of going through there. Nice. Guys, seriously, cannot believe that this is on the Master System. Kind of more reminds me of like a PC Engine style game. Reminds me of Gunhead. Really cool power-ups. Cool looking game, guys. Cool looking game. So this is going to be releasing soon. You'll be able to buy the ROM of it over on itch.io. And like their last game, Frontier Force, they actually released a physical version of it as well, which I think is sold out at the moment. I remember seeing a X post from them saying that you know, if you want to find out if they do another run of this, to follow them over, I think on X or maybe even Blue Sky, but definitely there was a X account that I follow of theirs. But guys, this looks really, really cool. It reminds me so much of Gunhead or Blazing Lasers, like a lot. It reminds me of that a lot. So let's have a look. So I can clear enemies. Oh, okay. Maybe not. Maybe stick to the fire, kid. So I can press, I think, is it? Wow. Banging. Cool game. I look forward to this release. I'll probably get gifted this. I've got a friend of mine that loves his work, and as soon as he's one that when Frontier Force come out, just bought it for me and was like, hey, Pixel, check this out. And I was like, oh man, thank you so much. So for me, this is a better game than Frontier Force. They're also working on this game that's, you've got like a little grappling thing like Bionic Commando, and it's more like just, you know, run up the level. It's like a budget game, I think they said. Yeah, it's like just you just run up the level like a score attack type of game, but it looks really, really good. Looks really good, in fact. Oh wow, look at that. I'm firing like ninja stars on my spaceship now or something. Good stuff. It doesn't look like you lose your power-ups when you die as well. So the soundtrack's kind of alright as well. But guys, this is going to be the last game in the stream. I will put another one on that has, you know, somewhat of an attract mode that we can kind of look at as we kind of end the stream. Don't know what each power-up and everything is doing here, but I am at max. So let's fire this thing away. Like the special fire that we've got here. Looks really, really good. Warning, look how good that looks, guys. Looks absolutely superb, man. Wow. The soundtrack's good as well. Should have saved my special fire for here, but never mind. And why is that thing disappearing? Seriously, imagine this coming out at the time of the Master System. This would have been like, you know, the magazine covers at the time. It would have been Game of the Month, right? This would have come out for, imagine like even before the 16-bit era, when it was the 8-bit era, this came out. This would have been a game that the Master, anyone might mention Master System, they would have said, oh man, Razin Core is one game you have to play on there. It really, really is that good. Wow. Okay, game over. It's about time. I thought it was very, very generous there, man. Wicked. Looks really, really good. What a good game. Glad I tried that one out. But let's go and kind of finish up on an arcade game because, oh, actually, you know what? Let's look at another one from Wicca that came out recently. Guys, like, seriously, there are so many freaking shmups for this machine out here, for the MiSTer FPGA, that honestly we could literally go on for. The stream could be twice the length of my 2-hour streams. We're at 2 hours 6 minutes now, by the way. That we could just keep going. Honestly, we could keep going. If it wasn't for commitments, family stuff, you know, yeah, we really, really could keep going with this. So absolutely superb. So this is Metal Black. So this one just got released for update tool for, so it's been out a while if you like doing stuff manually on your MiSTer FPGA, but just recently it was added to update tool. So it just meant by running the updater you would grab this course. So if you are someone that doesn't like dabble in the, you know, in adding stuff manually or likes to put an unstable OS on there, I completely get that. Who knows, maybe if I wasn't doing the YouTube stuff, I probably would have just updated my MiSTer. I'm quite happy with the normal stuff that we get. Unless I'm really, really after something in particular, I'm quite happy to wait. So for all of you fine folk out there that like waiting, Metal Black is a shmup. It's freaking amazing. It looks really, really good. Yeah, it just it's a really good game. It's available via update tool. There was another game that came down the same time as this on the Taito F2 core, even though I think this might be potentially a Taito F1 game, but the F2 core kind of does like a lot of the game F1 as well as the games from F2, and likely there'll be some other games or some other hardware it's similar to that will get implemented in the future from Wicca. Wicca is awesome, by the way. Does a whole heap of games, yeah, that are really, really cool. So yeah, grab this via update tool now. A lot of stuff available for the MiSTer. Love like the title screen for this as well. Kind of reminds me of Jaws a little bit. You know, that big, oh wow, look at that, was going to bite you. But I mean, look at it. Graphics, everything are brilliant. The special attack in this is really, really good. First level just looks really good with like a building, a billboard, a giant kind of insect thing with a building on its back. You get to shoot a building. It's freaking good, man. Probably PCN, do you use Wi-Fi on your MiSTer? Yes, I have a Wi-Fi dongle. In fact, streaming now, I'm using Wi-Fi as well. It's a bit difficult for me to run a cable in my house without really doing the wiring. And the only thing that I need a wired connection for really is when I'm playing fighting games online. And for that reason, from time to time, I actually run a cable across the hall. So, guys, let's actually end. I want to kind of end with a classic shmup that no one can disagree, right? R-Type. R-Type is a classic. So let's finish on that. Ever since I switched to it, feels like it takes minutes or several minutes for my MiSTer to connect to Wi-Fi when I turn it on. Is that normal? Yeah, man. Like when you first turn on your MiSTer, give it like 30 seconds a minute before it initially connects to Wi-Fi. So yeah, that's perfectly normal, man. It may not be as long as a minute, but you know, when you're waiting for something, a few seconds can feel like a minute. Completely get that. So guys, anyway, look, I bid you guys farewell. Thank you so much for watching the stream. It's freaking awesome to have you guys there. To conclude, the MiSTer is the king of shmups, man. I can't think of a better system to play shmups on that has this amount of shmups on there. You know, all the games that we had a look at today, we would have had to have a Super Nintendo, a Master System, a PC Engine, a Sega Saturn, a Mega Drive, and as well as that, countless arcade hardware. And guess what? This tiny little box known as the MiSTer FPGA absolutely does it all. So, you know, if you're a shmups fan and you want the ultimate way to play shmups, get yourself a MiSTer FPGA. There's lots of ways of getting them. You can, if you're in the USA, the quickest way to get it would be to get one from MiSTer Add-ons. If you want a cheaper version, you can buy a QM Tech one. Just remember, when you're buying a QM Tech one, buy it from the official QM Tech store. There are fakes of the alternative, clones of the alternatives. So you can buy yourself a QM Tech one. If you're in the UK, for example, you can buy a MiSTer Multi-System. Not sure how long the wait is, or sorry, the MiSTer Multi-System 2, which isn't quite as cheap as the QM Tech MiSTer or Taki's MiSTer, but it is, you know, it is cheaper and it is kind of local. And if you like that form factor that they've kind of given, then that's an option for you. You can go for like the MiSTer Pi. You can order them right now. In fact, if you order them now, Taki's saying that the MiSTer Pi will get delivered in October, so it's not a massively long wait. If you want the Superstation 1, if you order it now, you'll get it Q1 2026. There are lots and lots of options, and I forget to say, you can still go to places like Mouser and DigiKeys, or straight to Thoracic and buy a DE10 Nano. Go to places like MiSTerFPGA.co.uk or MiSTer Add-ons or any other sellers out there to kind of to kind of get the bits and make it yourself, which is fun. It's like Lego with a MiSTer or whatever. But yeah, like Anime Otaku's saying in chat, be super careful with QM Tech. If you're buying it off AliExpress, you know, QM Tech themselves puts out a warning saying, yeah, there are clones up there. It won't run. Like, it'll run most of the cores, but because of the bad soldering and some of the cheaper components, stuff like the N64 and the PlayStation core will give you issues. So guys, honestly, with this one, it's really goodbye. Thank you so much for watching. I had a great blast playing these shmups. It felt like I was in the arcade with unlimited coins for 2 hours and I could play whatever I wanted. I know some of them were on consoles, but they're arcadey games, aren't they? Shmups, right? You know, they're not really computer or console games. They're arcade games, even if we're playing them on those devices. So guys, be freaking awesome to one another. Peace, love and happiness. And if you're playing shmups, shoot everything in sight. This is Pixel Cherry Ninja out.